review for the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday. Time is 10:53 p.m. and the date is Friday, January 23rd, 2026. I already did the review for the beginning of the week, Monday through Wednesday, and this is a review for Thursday to Friday. This is a snapshot of what the weekly range looks like. This is the new week open gap, and this is the price action we had for this week. So I'll go to the daily time frame and put on some levels that were salient to me this week. We have this propulsion block from last week, orange Fibonacci, and then had this new week open gap. That's this close to this open here, and I'll label that as white so you can tell the difference. And on Thursday, we had an opening range gap from this level here, the close, and this level here of about 200 points, and at the open price sold off, trading to the low of the new week open gap, which is this white fib level, and also trading to about the 25% of the propulsion block. And this level here, this orange level here, is the new day open gap for Thursday. Price failed to touch it, price failed to reach it, leaving an up week. And I was looking for higher prices from this level to try to fill up the week back. So I took a couple of positions here. I took a position here of this breaker as well, and I exited my position here for about 40 points. But I took a lot of trades here. I was just being aggressive with it, practicing some drills. So I had a lot of positions stop out in profit, a little bit of drawdown, and price just kept pressing higher. But I wanted to really be a participant of this one and not this leg here. So I'll toggle to the electronic trading hours. Yeah, why I wanted to be a participant of this one was we're above the new week open gap, which is this white level here, and I was expecting ranging price action this week, so I wanted to see price pull back into this level down to the new day open gap and also the open range gap. So this was more of a lower resistance run than this one for me. This was more impulsive on my own part. That's how I see this one to be. And in the PM session also retraced back to the range low here. So I put on some executions now and dissect what I did. So at this low here, I'll drop down to the 1 minute because I took a position here, I closed it here. I was aggressive with this. I took a position here, I closed it. I was just going aggressive with it because of this choppiness, and I'm glad I did. I had one position that had my stops below this new day open gap, but I did not want to. I wanted to be so tight with it. So I took a position here. I got stopped out here. Entered another position here. I trailed the stop too hard and I got stopped out here. And then I took another position here. I got stopped out here again. And then I took a position here of this breaker held till 11:22. I closed my trade for about 100 handles, a hundred 50 points, for about 50 points. I'll toggle to the electronic regular trading hours to show the gap. Now I'll go back to the 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, so this is the trading for Thursday at 9:30 open. We just sold off, and this was the draw. And after the close, I just was wanting to see a retracement back into this range. And for Friday's price action, I was looking at the PM session. I wanted to see price retrace back to the open of or into the new day open gap with the same logic as Thursday. So at the open of 9:30, price just kept pressing higher, and at the PM session I took a sell here on my other account. I was on my tab and I don't know that I had that account on. So I took a sell here. As price was coming down, I moved my and I had my stop here. I moved my stop here. So I got stopped out on this move, and price sold off to price sold off to this low here to close the day. That was very interesting to see. I would toggle back to the electronic trading hours and try to see if I have that. Yes. So this was the business for the day. I took this short here. I got stopped out here. I was trying to take more shots, but I didn't want to do anything on this account as I have not done anything in this account. I was not working on this account. I have not been working on this account. So that was the logic for this. I just left the chart. I wasn't looking to do anything on Friday because I was anticipating this type of price action, but I just wanted to put on this setup to see what happens. And that was the close for Friday. That was interesting to see. YM and ES, they were very, very helpful averages in this week's price action because I could see the divergences. I could even see the reason for this trade not panning out on ES, on YM, because it had made the low or close to the low of the day. On the daily time frame, it was somewhat. I did not want to press for lower prices on a Friday. So those were some of the confluences that I had. I would go back to and I'll show what I did on Thursday. That's 22nd. To the last trade I took here. So that's it for this review.